guys, Dan the R.B.R.T guy back with you again. Hey, welcome back to the channel. So guys, a lot of you know that a couple of weeks ago in Nashville, Tennessee, the big Mac Tools yearly convention tool fair happened. And one of the things I really love about Tool Fair is meeting the brand new fresh green distributor. I like meeting these guys because they've never seen R.B.R.T at work. They have no idea what it's about. So when they come over to my demo booth and I start talking to them, I like to take those guys aside, spend a little bit of extra time with them, and show them the whole lineup from A to Z to show them what everything does and how it works. They're super appreciative. But the one question I get asked for the most is this one. Hey Dan, can it take out and reinstall good fasteners as well as damaged ones? You know, it's a great question. And as I look at the subscription profile of my channel, I notice a lot of you guys are new here too. So I'm just going to do a little recap of what the R.B.R.T technology and the hex head's all about. So as you can see here at the bench vise, I've got a brand new unmolested 6mm hex screw. And I'll tell you guys, these are the best quality I could find. We're going to go ahead and drop it into the bench vise, snug that down. Now we all know when we look at the R.B.R.T hex that we can see that sweeping pattern to the left. It's the first thing our eyes are drawn to. But what a lot of people don't understand is in the tightening position to the right, that profile of that tool is almost identical to a regular hex head tool. So we can put the R.B.R.T into the hex head fastener. Certainly we could remove it because of that sweep to the left, it's quite clear. But a demonstration that I really enjoyed doing at Tool Fair was dropping a brand new screw into the bench vise and then in the tightening position. Well, let me snug that down a little better. Just shear the head of that right off. You know, the point being is if I can put enough pressure on that to snap the head off in the tightening position, I can certainly snug that bolt down well enough to get that car out of my work bay. And that's the whole point. So we're going to hop on out to the shop. I've got something kind of cool set up out there, and we're going to give you a little demonstration out in the shop. Come on with me. Okay guys, out here in the shop, and what we've got is a 8-cylinder engine. You know, one of the cool things about my job is I get to traipse around through junkyards and pick up neat little bits. I'm going to be using this motor on future videos. I got a couple of ideas, but for today, we are going to talk about this little 3/16 hex head plug screw right here. Now I know it's a 3/16 because I've checked it out, and it looks like it's got some red Loctite on it as well. So it might be a little bit snug, but the whole point of this is just to demonstrate that, in fact, R.B.R.T really is the only hex head tool you need to reach for on each and every job. Not only will it take out regular fasteners in good shape with no damage whatsoever and reinstall them, but if you come across one that's been snotted up to the 90% range, R.B.R.T is your best fighting chance of getting it out. So let's go ahead and see if we can get this bad boy out of there. Now she's bottomed into the fastener real well. One thing you want to make sure, that especially you guys up in the Rust Belt, you got to make sure that the R.B.R.T is all the way down in the bottom of the fastener. Really, it's no different than any other hex head. And if you have to give it a little tap with a hammer, go right ahead and do that. Get it set in there real good. Make sure she's all set. But we're going to go ahead and just, it's a little tight, crack that loose. And indeed, that was no trouble whatsoever. And then we're going to go ahead and just tighten it right back down again. And you can see that Loctite smash, and I'll even go in a little further. I don't know how far we can go, but there we go. That's nice and tight. No damage whatsoever. Look at that. And I'll just crank down on that bad boy. And the R.B.R.T will come right on out. Truly the only tool you need to reach for on each and every job. Let's get on back to the studio. All right, guys, that was pretty cool. You know, it's important for me to mention to you that one of the most awesome parts of the R.B.R.T design and the unique way that it grips that fastener is that it will prevent you from damaging a fastener in the first place. No other hex head tool can make that claim. The way that we engage that metal and pull that pressure inward, our tool will stop the damage before it occurs in the first place. And you know what? Isn't it always better to not even go there to begin with? So guys, do me a favor. That was a pretty cool video. Give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it yet, and be sure to hit that notification bell so that you can see when the next new R.B.R.T guy video comes right at you. I'm Dan, the RBRT guy. We'll see you next time. Thanks very much.